Walking around, feeling free, thinking.
You guys are cotton-headed ninny muggins. Elf. Yeah. It's Enneagram 5 gift guide. We are continuing with this curated gift guide series with the investigative thinker, Enneagram 5s. If you don't know who I am, I'm Abby, and I'm here to help you discover you through the lens of the Enneagram. If you're interested in learning more about that in a funny and informative way, this is the YouTube channel for you, so make sure you subscribe. And if you like this video, hit that like button. Enneagram Type 5s desire to be knowledgeable and competent. They are intensely curious people who have the unique ability to dive deep and research topics so that they can make wise and informed decisions. Now, when gifting an Enneagram 5, it's vital to know that they don't want any surprises. When I asked for help from Type 5s over on my Instagram, I asked them, like, what gifts do 5s want? I received this DM that so rocked my understanding of giving gifts to Type 5s that I really want to share it with you. I love practical gifts that I could use almost daily that help with my immediate surroundings. I hate gifts that people want me to use without thinking about me. For instance, one year I was gifted some bras from Victoria's Secret and was so embarrassed I wanted to cry. But the person who gave the gift was trying to be thoughtful, but I was mortified. That's why I often tell people to just give me gift cards, because I hate the anticipation from others as I open a gift. I thought this message was so insightful when you're thinking about giving gifts to Type 5s. And yeah, don't gift a 5 a Victoria's Secret bra. Just don't. But in all seriousness, I think that the most important thing to keep in mind when you're gifting a Type 5 is to be practical. And sometimes practicality means this. Give them gift cards and cash. That way they can buy what they want and not have to worry about meeting your expectations. After gift cards, my Instagram DMs were filled with books. Every message was literally just 5s saying, buy me books. So I've got a few book suggestions that I think will tickle your Type 5's fancy. First, a book of the month subscription. This is the perfect gift for your bookish friend. They curate 5 new books monthly for just $15 a month. You get to choose one of those 5 books and it gets delivered to your door. I used to use Book of the Month before it didn't really fit in my budget anymore. So if you use my code in the description down below, I'll get a free credit so I can continue to get books and not have to worry about the expense. But not worrying about the expense is good for Type 5s, which is why you should gift them a Book of the Month subscription, because it's awesome. Secondly, you can give them a gift card to a local bookstore. Not only is this a gift of books, but it's also an experience, because wandering through a bookstore and knowing that you have money to spend there and smelling the books and seeing all the suggestions and looking through all of the books, being able to touch them is a really nice, like, tangible experience to have. So that's why I think that would be nice. Plus, you're supporting independent bookstores, which I know that 5s appreciate. Next, I've curated 12 book suggestions that I think Type 5s would love. I'm not gonna go through all of them in this video, so know that I've linked them all down below, but I am gonna give you a couple highlights that I'm really excited about. Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by historian Yuval Noah Harari. Sorry if I said that wrong. It's a narrative about humanity's creation and evolution. It explores the ways that biology and history have defined us and kind of goes into the question of, like, what does it mean to be human? Next, for all the Type 5s who have gotten into bread making during this pandemic, I found this book called The Sourdough School, which gives you step-by-step instructions and beautiful photos of how to make sourdough bread. And for all the introverted 5s, which is probably most of them, I recommend Quiet by Susan Cain. In this book, she talks about society's emphasis on the extroverted ideal and how introverts are actually a huge asset to society. She gives examples of really successful introverts and gives the reader tips and tools for bringing their introvert amazing qualities to the table. Now that you've gotten your Type 5 a book, I'm recommending some book accessories. I don't know what I'm doing. First, I found this handmade reader's journal that will help a Type 5 organize their thoughts on specific books, keep track of favorite authors, list books that they want to read in the future, and keep notes on all of their literary adventures. There's nothing like curling up in bed with a good book, but what is that scene without a hot drink just steaming next to you on your bedside table? So I'm recommending these literary wooden book coasters. You can choose from 23 classic titles for the coasters, and your Type 5 can start to make their own little coaster library, which is so cute. And they're also made from reclaimed wood, so each one is special and unique. And a coaster is not complete without a steaming cup of tea on top. So I found these literary teas made in England that are inspired by philosophers and authors. Like, look at this Plato-inspired tea. It's perfect. I also found 3 really neat bookends that are unique and they serve a purpose. So you can help your 5's bookcase look distinguished and personalized. Time alone is a necessity for a 5. Even if they carefully manage their energy reserve for the day, they're still gonna need time to recharge. So I'm literally recommending to gift them time. So I'm not really sure how you gift time, but I thought that maybe if you were married to a Type 5 and you guys have kids, you could, give them a coupon for like a dedicated day with no kids and no husband or no wife, just to be alone and do your own thing. At the end of the day, you know your Type 5 best, so figure out how to give them dedicated time, especially during the holidays, because it can be really stressful, and then give that to them. 5s are in the head triad, which means that they approach the world first and foremost through mental analysis. That's why I think a great gift idea is anything that makes you think. I don't know if any of you guys watched Queen's Gambit on Netflix, which you should because it's amazing, but it really made me think more about chess and like what an interesting and strategic game it is. So I recommend giving your Type 5s a chess set. On Etsy, I found this handmade chess set made from olive wood that you can personalize. There are also way cheaper options at Target and Amazon, so I'll link those down below as well. Next, I recommend puzzle games to entertain your Type 5. My husband has a 5-wing and he loves stuff like this. He'll just sit at his desk and play with it as he works, and I think that they're a great little stocking stuffer, so I found 3 that I love that I think are really interesting gifts to give, so I link those in the description down below. If your Type 5 is into board games and Dungeons and Dragons, you have to get them Munchkin. You have to. John and I are seriously so obsessed with this game. We like bring it over to all of our friends' houses and like teach them how to play so that we can have people to play with. It's hilarious, it's fast-paced, it's great for a group, it's a great strategy game, it's fun. I cannot say enough good things about this game. It is so fun, you have to get it for them. Last in this category, I am recommending Masterclass or Skillshare. Type 5s are lifelong learners, so gifting them an online learning community where they can take thousands of inspiring classes is a gift that just keeps on giving. 5s tend to become experts in things that they're really interested in. I like to think about Ross from Friends. I personally think he's a Type 5. He loves dinosaurs, right? So he grew up being really interested in dinosaurs and he studied them and became a paleontologist, and he gets so excited when anyone takes an interest in dinosaurs and wants to talk to him about them. So I always kind of think about 5s in that way, which is why I'm recommending that if your Type 5 has a hobby or something that they just love to talk about, get them a gift that relates to that hobby. If they love space, gift them a telescope. If they really like cheese, gift them a cheese subscription box, which is a thing and is really exciting that it's a thing. I've linked both of those things down below. Just a box full of cheese. What is wrong with me? I actually think subscription boxes would be a really great gift for a Type 5 if one of those boxes relates to a 5's hobbies. Like if their hobby is cheese. So New York Mag put out this article with like 36 subscription boxes that they've researched, and I think it's a great article. So I am linking that down below if you are looking for subscription boxes to gift. I'm so sorry. A lot of us are working from home now, and that comes with a specific set of challenges that we haven't really experienced before. So I've come up with some practical gift ideas to prioritize efficiency and independence in the workplace, especially if that workplace is in your living room. First is something that I personally use every day, and that is AirPods. John actually gifted me AirPods for my birthday last year, and they have quickly become one of my favorite possessions. Type 5s can use these to tune everybody out and get down to business. It's really helpful for going on walks, going to the gym. It's just, they're great. I mean, I feel like this is old news, like everyone knows AirPods are great, but I didn't, and now I'm like a believer. Next is this coffee pour over set that is practical, beautiful, and handmade. This will help your Type 5 make coffee from home in order to fuel up for the workday. I also found this amazing phone dock, and it is attached to a planter, so I could not resist putting it in this gift guide. It's super practical because the wood base is compatible with most iPhones and smartphones, and there's also a space to house a potted plant, which is perfect for all you plant people out there. I also included some pens that come highly recommended from one of my favorite YouTubers, Amanda Rach Lee, who does bullet journaling and art. So girlfriend, she knows pens. And pens are a great thing to have at your workstation. Lastly, I found these really chic leather cord organizers, so Type 5s can get those pesky cords, you know, straightened up and organized on their desk space. Stay tuned for a personalized gift guide for every single Enneagram type coming to this channel this month. And if you are a Type 5 and you have made it to the end of this video, please help us out. Let us know if any of these suggestions are an A+, if any of them have not passed the final and need to retake the exam, and which ones might get detention. I don't know what I'm talking about, but let us know how to better gift you this season. We don't want to waste our money. You don't want us to waste our money, and we want to gift you well. So let us know. Thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.